Hello everyone, welcome back to this episode. The PAC-12 Championship game as the #1 ranked USC Trojans coming in at 12-0 are taking on the Oregon State Beavers, who surprisingly won the Pac-12 South. Let's look at the conference standings here for the North. Check out their record. They were 8-4, 4-1 in the division on a 3-game streak, so they're coming in hot here. I'm sure this feels good for them to beat out Oregon, Stanford, Washington State, Cal. So the Pac-12 very weak. Again, that is why we are leaving to go to the Big Ten, which we will do next season on this dynasty. We're not going to wait until 2024. We're going to go straight into it. So, you know, the new rules of the Pac-12 would be taking on Utah, because right now they're kind of eliminating the divisions and doing the top 2 teams go to the championship. So it would be a Pac-12 rematch, but we are not doing that. Can't do that here, at least this first season. So we are facing Oregon State Beavers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the game underway. We will see you on the field. Well, episode.
Alright, here we are ready for the kickoff to start the Pac-12 Championship game. For some reason it's being held in LA Coliseum, but so we know it's going to be a neutral site, but that's where it put us for this game. And we're going to do a little something different for this episode. Since it is the Pac-12 Championship, the conference championship, we're going to give it a little bit more respect. We're going to kind of commentate over the whole video instead. Except for this first possession here. This first possession we'll just kind of navigate it how we normally did, but we kicked off to start the game, so Oregon State will get the ball to start. And then we see the quarterback here drop back. He's got all the time in the world to throw. He's going to take off, and he is going to gain 6 yards, so Chance Nolan had a lot of time, but that was kind of, give credit to our coverage there. Didn't allow any receivers to get open, but we see Deshaun Fenwick, who had a good game against us the first time, pick up the first down. They go back to him again, and Brandon Peely gets him from behind for a gain of 5. And now we see Chance Nolan drop. He's going to try to hit the receiver. He might have had him if he threw him open a little bit, but he just threw out of bounds. It is 3rd down and 5. Nolan's going to throw a screen pass to Fenwick, but he could have been hit behind the line. He was hit behind the line, but he did drag the USC defenders across to pick up the first down. So Oregon State here is about to cross the midfield. But now they're going to lose 4 yards. Trey Lowe gets hit by Kalen Bullock, the sophomore safety, to make it 2nd and 14. Hand off to him again, and a big tackle by Shane Lee. He picks up 2 yards, but almost essentially a tackle in the backfield per se. But 3rd and 12. We got to get off the field here. We got Solomon Burr trying to apply pressure, and Max Williams almost gets the interception. Drops it, makes it 4th and 12. Forces the Oregon State Beavers to punt the ball. Jordan Addison will get it, and he's not going to gain much, only 5 yards. As you see, the stats there for Jordan Addison: 1,063 yards on 76 catches. Caleb Williams is going to come out now to lead the USC offense on our first possession of the game. Caleb's going to do handoff to Travis Dye. Dye gains 4 yards to make it 2nd down and 6. We haven't really gotten much out of Travis Dye this year. Austin Jones has had a little better season, but there's the pass to Brendan Rice, and Rice is going to take it up the sideline. He is going to try to cut back, and he's going to go down for a 44-yard reception. What a first pass there by Caleb Williams. Brendan Rice cutting across the middle there, and he gets a great block, and he is going to run, as mentioned, 44 yards. Puts us at the 23-yard line, almost into the red zone, but a great first drive for us so far, as Caleb drops back. Another cross pass to Brendan Rice again, and Rice is going to get a little end zone, but he gets 12 yards. Brendan Rice so far 56 yards on 2 catches. This could be the big breakout game we've been waiting to have from Brendan here, the Colorado transfer. 1st and 10, we are now in the red zone. And we're going to hand off to Travis Dye, and he's going to hit hard in the backfield for a loss of 4 yards. Play read perfectly by the Oregon State defense. Puts us a little bit in a hole now, 2nd and 14. As we try to decide which play we're going to pick here. Okay, we got one. Maybe try hitting Brendan Rice. Maybe the matchup with him and the DB haven't been going their way. Instead, we're going to throw it out to Gary Bryant Jr. is going to pick up 5. Picked up just what we lost plus a yard. So 3rd and 9. Can't let this opportunity go to waste in the championship game. See Caleb drop back, no one open. He's going to run, he's going to try to get it. Ooh, and he gets tackled from behind. 4th and 5. We're just going to go here for the field goal. We're not going to try to do anything cute here. It's the Pac-12 Championship, so take all the points. So we'll take a 3-0 lead here with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the 1st quarter. This is now the Alex Stadhouse kick. Looks like it's going to be another touchback here. Trey Lowe will take the knee in the end zone. As you see the defense from the first possession. Allowed 25 yards on that first carry. Didn't get any sacks, any INTs, no turnovers. But let's see, hopefully we can get something going here on defense again. We've got to hold Oregon State. Chance Nolan drops back. And he's going to escape, and no, he's going to go down for a sack of 3 yards. Looks like Eric Gentry makes another big play. Gentry's been a huge transfer pickup from Arizona State. He's had a great season for us so far. 2nd down and 13. We have Gentry doing a quarterback spy right now on Chance Nolan. And they're going to hand off to Deshaun Fenwick, and he's going to go down for a 1-yard carry. 3rd down and 12. Got to get off the field here. We cannot allow Oregon State to pick up the 1st down. Alford trying to pump the defense up. So is Latrell McCutcheon. They put a receiver in motion. Alford and McCutcheon switch places. He's going to throw it to Gold, and he's going to be short. Anthony Gold only gets 6. So it looks like we held them. We are going to get the ball back here. Jordan Addison, he's been our primary punt returner. We know Darwin Barlow does the kickoffs, but Jordan Addison has been our primary punt return man. And I was going to pick the ball. Pretty short punt, but he's not going to gain much on that one. And we'll start just shy of midfield here. Great tackle there.
So you wonder what kind of excitement we'll see this time around.
And let's see what
USC
we got here. We got Austin Jones in the backfield taking the place of Travis Dye. And Jones is going to run up the middle, and he's going to get hit. Like I said, Travis Dye has been our starter, but it seems like every time Austin Jones has been in this year, him and Darwin Barlow, they seem to kind of get more yards than Travis Dye. I don't know if it's speed or what, but Jones really seems like he's been a little bit more productive despite having less carries. And Jones is going to run up the middle again. He's going to get 8 on this one in the 1st down. It's too bad we don't have Jones for another year. He'd have been the perfect kind of guy to come back after losing Travis Dye. But we do have Darwin Barlow returning. We do have Rayleigh Brown, who we redshirted this year. So count on big things next season from Rayleigh Brown as we see Caleb drop back. Hits Brendan Rice again for a gain of 9. So Brendan Rice is figuring something out, him and Caleb, whether it's the matchup in the slot against the nickel DB or he's just not sure who he's matched up with, but he seems to be having his way with wherever they stick on him. But we do see him up to Travis Dye, and Dye, they're going to give him the 1st down. I thought he could have been short, but see, only 1 yard and 3 carries for Dye. It seems like Austin Jones is breaking up 7, 8, 9 yards every time he touches the ball. So not quite sure what we have going on there, but should make an adjustment to give Jones some more carries as Caleb drops back. He's going to throw it over the head of Gary Bryant into the end zone. 2nd and 10. We're driving again. We can't settle for field goals in the championship game. We're going to have to need to get 6 on every possession that we get down here. But you know it's a championship, so teams are gonna tighten up. Caleb's gonna throw it to Jordan Addison. He's gonna pick up the first down. He gained 17 on that possession, on that pass. So now we're really driving. We really need. It's crucial that we get 6 here. You see the pass. Jordan Addison, he was covered well by the DB there, by Julian, but you know, he's a Blitnikov winner. He knows how to catch the ball, and he made it happen. So just under a minute to play now in the first. Handoff to Austin Jones. Jones going to cut back, gains 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8 as the first quarter is nearing an end. I'm going to try to get another pass in here.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
2nd 8, about 30 seconds in the first quarter remaining. See Caleb drop back, and hit Jordan Addison again, and he's going to be shy, just 2 yards. So 3rd and 6. We can get a first down without a touchdown.
3rd down, 6 to go. 6 yards to the end.
If we get right to about the goal line, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get this play off. The time is ticking. We do get it off. Caleb rolls to his right. He's going to hit Gary Bryant, and he's going to gain 4, but he's shy of the first down / end zone. So we might have to kick another field goal here. So Oregon State's doing a good job of playing the bend but don't break defense. We're up 3-0 after 1. Oregon State giving us a little bit more of a challenge I thought they would. 4th and 2 though. I mean, if we don't convert, they're going to have a long way to go, and they haven't done too much on offense. So we're going to go for it here on 4th and 2. A little bit of a risky play in a championship game. We do have some open guys. Kim's going to run. Oh, and he gets tackled. He had the lane wide open. He was running into the end zone, but Coletto gets him from behind, and we turn it over on downs at the, looks like the 4-ish yard line there. So great stop by the Oregon State Beaver defense as they start their 3rd possession. Fenwick gets a handoff up the middle. He's going to gain 4 yards. So let's see. We don't know what's going to happen at the end of this game, but right now, keep note of that right there. You know, those 3 points at least that we missed out on. We'll see if that causes any potential trouble towards the final score, but we want 6. We need 3, and there's a big sack. Kalen Bullock, the safety blitz, hits Terrence Nolan for another sack. That is, Kalen Bullock is having a huge game. He might be the Pac-12 Championship player of the game, depending on you know what happens. But Caleb, you know, the sophomore, he was a freshman All-American last year, so you know the talent is there, and he's been one of our leaders on defense. Going to be a team captain one day. So 3rd and 12, we're going to hand off the ball, and then we're going to go nowhere. Prophet Brown, Aaron Gentry combined for the tackle. So we're going to get the ball back here. So that turnover on downs doesn't look like it's going to be costly at all for us. We're going to hold them to a 3 and out. So we'll get the ball back. Hopefully get some good field position here on a return. It's not going to be returnable, but it's going to be a short kick. Looks like maybe around the 35-yard line or so the ball went out of bounds. A little bit hard to tell. But, even worse than that. Looks like about the 27-yard line. So, great starting possession here. We need to get into the end zone. As we see, hand off to Travis Dye, who's going to run up the middle to the left, gain 6. So, that's the best run of the day for Travis Dye so far. 7 yards on 4 carries. We need to get that up. Dye hasn't been getting much luck this year on the ground game with the blocking, but you see pretty even so far. 9 rushes, 8 passes. As we have a 2nd and 4. Caleb's going to drop back, and he throws it. Tried to get us to Taj Washington, but no one was there. Oregon State defense coming out surprising us here, doing a great job. Manning up on our receivers, getting stuff in the run game a little bit here. So we have 3rd and 4. got the play art. Caleb's going to throw it to Brendan Rice, who gets his feet in again. A 19-yard catch. Good job getting his feet down. What a play by Brendan Rice. I thought that might have been out. Spins, catches it, toe taps, left foot, and he sets us up nicely for a 1st and goal here. Got to get 6. We have Austin Jones in the backfield now. We hand off to him, and Jones is going to get in, so that's the first SC touchdown of the game. 9-0 USC. Austin Jones with the touchdown. Off of just a great catch by Brendan Rice. As the extra point here is going to put us up 10-0 with about 6 minutes to play here in the first half in the Pac-12 Championship game. All right, we're going to kick off here after our touchdown as Alex Stathouse kicks it away. This one's going to be returnable if they want. Irish is going to return it. He's going to take it up, and he's going to get to just across the 25-yard line, get his 26-yard return. So he made the right play, bringing it out versus taking the touchback. As we see, they're running a 1 halfback, 2 receiver option. So going to run our base D here. I'm going to assume it's going to be a run to the left. And Deshaun Fenwick's going to take up the middle. Started left, cut back. He gains 10. Going to set up a 2nd and short here for Oregon State. They bring out 3 wide receivers and a tight end, but could be another run up the middle, but we're going to go, just nickel formation. Harrison is in motion. Nolan is going to drop back. He's going to throw it. He's going to hit Harrison. He'll pick up the 1st down. Quick little 4-yard catch there. Oregon State hasn't really been able to do too much. They had a decent first drive, but ultimately the big sack ended that one. Gone pretty much 3 and out for other third drives. He's got the 4th possession. Eric Gentry. That man, pay that man. He's been huge for us. Freshman All-American last year as well from Arizona State. He has been clutch for us on defense. Going to get a tackle in the backfield for a 5-yard loss. Gentry going to be a key piece moving forward for this Trojan defense in the move to the Big Ten next season. There's Caleb Bullock again and hitting the backfield. When I say move to the Big Ten next season, I'm strictly speaking about in this game. I said in other videos, but if it's your first time watching, yes, USC is moving to the Big Ten in 2024, but in terms of content and livening things up, changing things in my franchise mode, we will be moving them to the Big Ten and UCLA next season. On this channel, so stay tuned. As Nolan again has all the time in the world to throw, and he hits Lindsey on 3rd and 22. He's going to shake Latrell McCutcheon. He gets tackled by Mekhi Blackman, but wow, 3rd down, 22, no pressure. Nolan has all the time in the world to throw and gains 49 yards on a pass to Lindsey after a missed tackle there by the cornerback by Latrell McCutcheon. So they are driving now. They are almost in red zone territory. So Oregon State, looks like a little something happened. Funky happened there. Looks like they hand off to the wrong guy. Turned around, saw it, went to give the other running back. Nothing there. And decided to throw it away. Mekhi Blackman on the coverage. We're going to have to hold them to a field goal here. We don't want them getting a touchdown, getting back into the game. Obviously a turnover would be much preferred, but after Fenwick, he gets hit in the backfield. He's going to stumble a bit and does end up losing a yard. Thought maybe he was going to stay on his foot. Bryson Shaw gets credit for the tackle there. So this USC team that has been built on transfers, as you see Bryson Shaw, the Ohio State transfer, getting involved in the action. He's kind of been rotating with Xavier Alford up there at the safety spot as Nolan backs up. He's going to throw it to Fenwick. He's going to shake the first tackler. He's going to drag Alford for a couple yards, and he gets 7, but we do hold him. They don't get the first. It's going to be 4th and 4, and looks like they will kick a field goal here to put them within 7. And we're getting offside. No, I'm sorry, false start, I should say. Going to push them back even more, negating that last play. So 4th and 9 now. Going to push them back, but they should still be well within field goal range, I would imagine. Unless he just shanks it in either direction, but he definitely within his distance. Snap is up. The kick looks like it'll be good, and it is 10-3 USC. So given that, that long pass to Lindsay, that 49-yarder, and where they ended up, we'll gladly take the 3. Obviously, we want a turnover, but we'll take the 3. And Barlow's gonna bring it out. Barlow's he gets taken down. If he would have stayed on his feet and would have kept going without stumbling, he might have had a few, extra yards he could have gained there. We have seen Barlow take multiple kickoff returns for touchdowns this season. He's been very valuable as a kick returner. And I would love to get him more involved in the offense, but there's just not that many balls to go around as Caleb rolls right. It's a little dangerous pass, almost picked off by Kelly Arnold, but he deflects it down. Caleb also could have ran that ball if the receiver would have blocked Arnold and Caleb somehow got around him. He could have had a lot of green grass ahead of him, but does not happen. Incomplete pass. We're lucky there. And now we're going to pass to Jordan Addison, who's going to gain 15 yards. And we'll come back around. Perfectly thrown ball. Right where only Addison could catch it. He's a few yards after the catch. There's Caleb's numbers, 9 of 12 for 127 yards so far to start. So most of those coming to Brendan Rice. But a good start for Caleb as he's going to scramble. He's going to roll right. He's got some guys open. He's going to hit Travis Dye, but he was out of bounds. That will be a penalty. So we have a little brain fart there. Illegal touching there. It's going to lose 5 and a down. So it's going to be 2nd and 15. Now after that.
So it's 2nd down and 15 after the penalty.
I really wish we'd get rid of those Nostradamus things. It kind of ruins things for you. But Caleb's going to throw it to Austin Jones, who's going to gain 3. So a little bit of the penalty yards back, but we're still going to be short. We'll be 3rd and 12. Going to want to pick up this 1st down here. See if you have any mismatches going on. I do like Addison cutting across, but it's not going to be far enough. We're going to give it to him. And anyway, see if he makes it. He does not make it. So we will be short. 4th and 4. Great coverage by the Oregon State defense, and they call their first timeout with 2 minutes to play. So they are going to want all the time they can. As we see Aiden Sleep Dalton, like I mentioned in the last video, he has replaced Atticus Bertram, who will not be enrolling after all this season at USC. If he even is a real person. There's really not much out on that guy, but Sleep Dalton gets the good punt away. Prophet Brown is right there on the coverage, calls for a fair catch. So we don't want to let Oregon State get momentum and score before the half. So we need to get good possession. And Nolan's going to run. He's going to get the 1st down, 12 yards. Didn't really have a spy on him on that. I didn't really think if Nolan was going to do much scrambling this game, but he has ran quite a few times. I believe that just said it was his 4th rushing attempt of the game. So they don't use a timeout. They're going to keep the drive going. They're going to throw it. They have Gold. Anthony Gold gets 14 yards. He also gets out of bounds, so that's huge for them. They get to save a timeout, stopping the clock there. So Nolan's, 70% completion. We want to get that a little bit lower. So whether it's our DBs with coverage or our linemen getting more pressure. Solomon Bird's going to go one-on-one. He's going to throw it out. He's going to hit Gold again and again. Gold gets out of bounds. So that's smart, sideline throw there. Safe play. 2nd and 7 now. Oregon State just crossed midfield. Entering SC territory. See the snap, Nolan. Again, a lot of time to throw. He's going to scramble right, and he's going to get hit hard by guess who? Eric Gentry. Gentry's the one kind of playing that spy role right now, so great job doing that on that play. Eric Gentry definitely has a bright future. Probably needs to put on some pounds, but the kid is going to be a monster in real life. And he's a monster in this franchise, too. But they're going to throw a screen pass. Peely, the last chance, but no. Fenwick is going to catch it, and he is going to rush and gain 22 yards. Oregon State uses another timeout, so just under a minute to go. We do not want them to get momentum, get a touchdown, and tie it up before the half. That's the last thing we want, so turnover would be nice. Settle for a field goal, but no one drops back. He has him wide open, and Harrison, Trayshawn Harrison, 24 yards. He will tie it up after the extra point. Oregon State is having a great championship game here. I don't think anybody gave them a shot to beat us, but here they are. You have to throw all the previous matchups away when you're talking about a championship game. Both teams are going to be hyped, so we cannot overlook Oregon State thinking about the playoffs, because if we don't get into the playoffs, you know, this season's kind of been a failure based on what we did so far, because if we don't get in the playoffs, that means we lose the Pac-12 Championship, so I don't care that we're 12-0. If we don't have a Pac-12 Championship to show for it, or a playoff berth, I mean, maybe the committee will spare it, but I don't think they will. 54 seconds, we have all 3 timeouts left. The question is, do we want to go for it? We do get the ball back at half, so if we do decide to go for it, even a field goal here would be nice. You know, take the lead, go into the half, get the ball back, chance of getting another 3 or 6 hopefully, but Caleb drops back and he's going to get sacked hard. Oregon State coming to play. Jaden Robinson on the sack. You know, I think any question that we had of going for it just kind of went out the window with that sack. So I think we're going to be complacent and go into the half tied 10-10. Barring something on this play here. We do have Taj Washington across the middle, but Caleb is not going to throw it. He says he's going to throw it deep for Mario Williams, and it's going to be deflected away by Alton Julian. So he kind of had Taj Washington cutting across the middle earlier on in the play and said he tried to go for the home run ball. Mario did have a step on the DB. Don't get it wrong. It was just an underthrow, maybe because he was rolling to the right. Caleb's hit the ball, and he's going to get hit. 15 seconds left. Oregon State will call their final timeout, so they're going to want a chance to score here, make it interesting, or at least have a chance to return this punt, and then, you know, maybe seeing how many yards he gets, whether they want to pursue anything. But Trey Lowe's going to get just not quite to the midfield. 9-yard return, so 6 seconds left. I would imagine they either just do a handoff or a Hail Mary. Probably Hail Mary, given they're at the 50-yard line. That's definitely, you know, within range of a quarterback. So we're going to play our guys off a bit. And Nolan will throw deep, and it will be caught. But he's not going to get, and it means tackled in the field of play. So time runs out. But look at Tyjon Lindsey's stats: 2 catches for 97 yards. But I don't know if anybody predicted this, ladies and gentlemen, but we are going into halftime tied at 10 apiece with the Oregon State Beavers. As we see our first half stats, they lead us in time of possession, they lead us in passing yards, they lead us in rushing yards, so Oregon State is having the better game so far. But let's hope to change that now. Darwin Barlow will take the second half kickoff up the left sidelines. One man to beat, he just forces him out of bounds. Oh man. He had a lot of grass in front of him if he stayed in. A lot of grass in front of him. So now we start 1st and 10. Gonna hand that off to Austin Jones. You know, we might try to loosen things up here with Austin Jones as he picks up 8 yards, making it 2nd and 2. I do apologize now if you hear some extra noise in the background. There's some extra noise coming in the background right now, so I apologize if it's being picked up now. But Austin Jones gets the second handoff and said he's going to lose a yard, making it 3rd and 3. So we need a first down here. Our momentum has kind of been halting, and we need something to turn it around here. As Caleb drops back, he's going to throw it to Brendan Rice, and Brendan Rice, the guy who had a great first quarter for us, is going to pick up the first down on our first possession in the 3rd quarter. So 91 yards on 5 catches for Brendan. We need to reward him with a touchdown some point this game. be very nice to give to him. But Dye's going to get the carry, and Dye finally has a little bit of running room. He's going to pick up 9 to make it 2nd and 1. Jake Perella with his 5th tackle of the game. Got a safety pinching up top, but we're going to give it to Dye again, and Dye is going to get the first down after a gain of 5. He's up to 21 yards now, 6 carries, 3.5 average, it says there.
From the 42-yard line, it's first down.
We do have Rice on a go route. We're going to throw it to the under to Jordan Addison. Just shy of the first down. He was hit pretty hard, though. 2nd and 1. Can't really do anything here. Can take a shot downfield or hand off to Austin Jones. We are going to give it to Jones, who will pick up the first. Gain of 4. 4.4 average for Austin Jones, so he's getting a little bit more productive this game than Travis is, but not too much anymore. See Caleb Williams doing an audible, something the defense he doesn't like. He's got time. Ooh, it was almost picked off, but it just threads the needle to Gary Bryant Jr. That was a very close throw there. But Gary Bryant gets his 3rd catch of the game. I don't know if anybody saw that at the bottom line down there, but UNLV, the team that was number 3, goes down in the Mountain West Championship to Air Force. And I'm sure we'll see more and hear more about that later. 2nd and 6, we hand off to Travis Dye, who gets just shy of the first. It will be 3 inches. There it is again, the bomb. 38-28, Air Force over UNLV. So, I don't know how they were even ranked number 3 to begin with, but kiss that dream season goodbye. As number 4 North Carolina has slight lead, 20-17 in their championship game as well. This time Dye does pick up the first down. With 5 more. 1st and 10. We are driving. We need 6. We don't want 3. Given the way this game has been going so far. Williams drops back. He's going to throw it to Tosh Washington, who's going to gain 8. Good job staying in bounds on that catch. Momentum easily could have taken him out of bounds. He had just enough room to stop and turn upfield. Even play distribution, 19-19, rushing and passing. So we're doing a good job keeping them honest. As Caleb throws it to Malcolm Epps, and he gets a 5-yard touchdown. Touchdown, USC. 16-10 here in this championship game. Malcolm just ran up, turned around, posted up right in the end zone. Caleb saw him. And SC gets on the board on the first possession of the 3rd quarter. 16-10. The extra point makes it 17. So we would like another field goal or touchdown just to give us some breathing room. But we will take the 7-point lead as now Alex Stadhouse is going to kick it off to give the Oregon State Beavers their first possession now of the 2nd half. And I don't know if Lowe's going to take this one out. He will not take it out, so nice kick there.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense.
1st and 10, handoff to Deshaun Fenwick. He's going to get hit. Just got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 25-yard line.
2nd and 10. Nolan maybe call a little audible. I'm going to throw it out of bounds. Good coverage there by Mekhi Blackman. Third and 10. Let's get him a 3 now. We're going to get our defense to step up here. Nolan steps back. He's got Fenwick on the outside. He's going to hit Deshaun Fenwick. He's going to turn upfield. He's going to get the first down. And he gets shoved out of bounds after a gain of 16 yards. So we saw that play coming.
From their own 41-yard line. First down.
Bullock, the safeties are coming in. Bullock and Alford. And Bullock's going to stuff Fenwick in the backfield for a loss of 1. Bullock on defense and Rice on offense really might be the players of this Pac-12 championship game here. As the 2nd and 11. And up to Lowe. Lowe's going to try to bounce out. Trey Lowe gets 0 though. Third and 10. 2:30 to play in the third. Nolan drops back. Has time. Throws it to Musgrave, and Luke Musgrave picks up 25 yards. Got to get some more pressure on Chance Nolan. He's having kind of all day to throw. As they're driving almost a red zone territory, they're at the 35. Nolan drops back. He's got Fenwick again. Could have dumped it off to Fenwick out of the backfield, instead throws it away to make it 2nd and 10. I mean, we'll take that. We'd much rather have that throw out of bounds than having him do a little dump pass to Fenwick. Maybe he thought the linemen were in the way and he couldn't get over them. I don't know. And Nolan's going to hand off to Deshaun Fenwick. Going to get by the first tackler, but gets 3. Third and 7, so big play coming up here. The SC defense is going to need to get off the field here. See if we can get some pressure. And he's going to hand off to Fenwick again, so I don't know if they're thinking 2-down territory. 4th and 4, so it's not like they gained enough where it's a no-brainer. It's going to be, it looks like they are going to try to kick a field goal. It is straight on, so don't have to worry about, it's going to be distance at this point. And he's going to hook it left. All right, so that might be our break there. Oregon State misses the field goal. Let's see if we can capitalize. Going to have some decent starting field position now.
This offensive line really opened up some big gaps for the running back.
We talked about me missing out on 3 earlier by going for it. It would be a 2-possession game right now if we went for that field goal. But we see Omar Space with another great tackle. Gets Travis Dye in the backfield. So we're looking at 2nd and 11 here. As we see the total yards, Oregon State outgaining us.
USC up 7 points.
So they're putting up a fight as Caleb drops back. He's going to hit Mario Williams. I believe that's his first catch of the game, I believe. I think he picks up 20. We had a huge game against UCLA last time out. And in this game, he's been non-existent so far. At least appears that way. See Caleb drop back. Rolls to his left. Gonna hit Austin Jones for 12. Trojan first down. As we're nearing the end of the third quarter. 40 seconds to go. Up 7. As Caleb hands off to Austin Jones. Gonna run up the middle for 5. Could be the last play of the third. Unless we really want to run up to the line of scrimmage and snap it. We'll take a look pre-play what the alignment kind of looks like and see what we want to do. We're going to run it. And Austin Jones runs into the back of his lineman. Sorry, not Austin Jones. Caleb Williams rolls to the right, runs into his lineman, and goes down. So we really should have let the quarter end. So that is the third quarter. We're only up 17-10, folks. Stay tuned for this fourth quarter of the Pac-12 Championship game. It's going to be a good one, I feel. And we're back for the first play of the fourth quarter. Caleb Williams directing traffic all the time to throw. Scrambles to the right. He's got a lot of green grass. But great job by the corner breaking off of his man. He sees Caleb going and he goes after him. So 4th and 11. We are going to have to punt the ball and give it back to the Oregon State offense. The USC offense isn't used to being stopped like this too much. 17 points, I believe, would be a season low. I believe. Just used to scoring so many points that facing some adversity for the first time here. And looks like we are going to get a false start. So this possession here by Oregon State not starting off the way they want it to. They're already being backed up 5. First down and 15.
After the penalty.
Hopefully the SC defense keeps up with what they've been doing. As Shane Lee runs past Fenwick. If that was a fake, and if Nolan hung onto the ball there, he was getting absolutely crushed by Shane Lee. Lee had one thing on his mind, and that was getting to the quarterback on that play. So much so he ran past the running back. As Nolan drops back to throw, and he's going to hit Overman for 10 yards and a first down. Jake Overman with his first catch of the game.
From their own 31-yard line.
Oregon State might be finding something now, a little bit of a rhythm. First and 10, Oregon State. Going to do a draw to Fenwick, who's going to end up losing a yard. Eric Gentry, 8th tackle of the game, 3rd for a loss. As they flash his stats on the screen for a brief second. Eric Gentry, future big-time NFL player, I believe. Play action and dump it off to Spencer. Tommy Spencer's going to gain 6. Pretty sure Tommy Spencer's a lineman. Not sure if they brought him out there as a 6th lineman for that play, or he checked in as an eligible receiver, but I'm pretty sure Tommy Spencer's a lineman. I'll have to look it up. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. Nolan drops back, and he's got Trayshawn Harrison for 10. And another Beaver first down. And yes, Tommy Spencer is an offensive lineman, so that's kind of an odd play there. But Nolan's going to fake it again. He's going to get Spencer again. Why is Tommy Spencer out there playing tight end?
From their own 46-yard line, it's 2nd down.
5.5 to go. Bullock creeping in. He's going to rush. And he bull rushes the lineman. The safety does. And it looks like, I don't know what happened there. Court tried to throw it and his hand hit him. Could have been a fumble. Weird looking play there, but instead it's a complete pass. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 Nolan's going to throw a screen pass to Deshaun Fenwick. Great read by the defense. Corey Foreman there. 4th and 10. He's not going to get anything. And they're going to have to punt the ball.
Addison back to return it.
Another great job by Kalen Bullock. Jordan Addison is going to get a chance. The best return so far of the game for him. He's going to break it to the left. He's going to cut back. He's going to go. He gets down to 33-yard return. So he puts us at about midfield.
You know this is a real crucial time in the
We
game.
got
It could still go either
to
way.
run some timeout here.
USC is up a score.
Be nice to run the clock out. Travis Dye's going to run up the middle, and he's going to start off with no. They're going to say gain 10, but they're going to still make it second and inches. So we're going to change the tempo here to try to run out as much clock as we can. We don't want to give Oregon State the ball back at all.
The first down.
First downs will be crucial now that we have the running
The 43.
or the faster clock there. We're actually going to lose a yard there by Austin Jones, make it 3rd and 1. Oregon State's coming for it. As we see more time tick off the clock. And Travis Dye picks up the first down. Crucial 6-yard gain there by Travis Dye. You know, as a former Oregon Duck, he still has the hatred for the black and orange in his mind and in his heart. 3 minutes to play to crown a Pac-12 champion. And Travis Dye is going to gain 7 more. Oregon State not quite ready to use their timeouts yet. You got to think once it gets to around the 2-minute mark with this game, they'll probably start using it. See, number 4 North Carolina just win 27-24 over Florida State as Travis Dye picks up another first down. Keep the clocks moving for SC. We feeling good about the championship now because we are within field goal range. So even if they stop us, kicking the field goal puts us up 10. And I don't know if there's enough time for Oregon State to get the ball twice as Austin Jones loses 4 yards and Oregon State calls their first timeout. So now we gotta really pick up another first down while they're starting to use their timeouts now, because if we get in one more first down,
2 minutes in the fourth quarter.
probably over for the Beavers. As Dye takes the handoff, he's been cut back to the middle, gains 5, gonna be 3rd and 9 and another Oregon State timeout.
Their second timeout.
Buck 49 to play,
And this play is
3rd and 9,
the drive.
about the 22-yard line. A first down here for USC essentially could close the deal. We're going to have Travis Dye, and he is going to gain 6. So they call their final timeout, 4th and 3.
Oregon State's called their
We are going to kick the field goal here. We're not going to make any dumb mistakes trying to seal the game.
and the field goal.
We're going to kick it. We go up 10 with 1:43 left. That might just be it for the Beavers, who haven't been able to get anything going in the second half.
He sends this one deep.
We thought they would have gotten momentum from that touchdown the end the first half, but
Down in the end zone.
for them it has not carried over.
Defense has been a force to be reckoned
This has been a very strong defensive game from both sides of the ball. You see the numbers there. I feel there's been a lot of yardage by either team. But we know Oregon State's going to be throwing the ball now, so we can kind of settle in more on defense. Even if they score a touchdown, it doesn't matter, so we can play a little bit relaxed, although we don't want to see that. And then Trayshawn Harrison starts off with a 19-yard gain, and also gets out of bounds. So Oregon State has no timeout, so that's a big play for them to stop the clock.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 44.
Got to get some pressure. Turnover is Chance Nolan. It's going to drop back.
Gets rid of it.
Gonna throw it away. Smart play. Don't force the throw, especially when no one was open and pressure was starting to come down on him. Right in front of his face. His right tackle is being pushed back. Nolan drops back, and he's going to hit Deshaun Fenwick, who's going to get past Shane Lee, but again gets out of bounds. So Oregon State doing a good job of moving the ball plus getting out. As he gains 7 to make it 3rd and 3. Need to bring the pressure here. Mullen drops back. He's got Fenwick. He says he's going to throw it to Lindsey, who drags the foot, and he gets the first down. Gained a little bit more yards. I thought Fenwick might have been the safer play there. But another Oregon State first down. Minute 26. They have no timeouts, but they keep running out of bounds to stop the clock. Nolan drops back. Uh-oh. He's got Trayshawn Harrison. He breaks away from Prophet Brown, and he gets into the end zone for a 39-yard touchdown. Trayshawn Harrison. Gonna put the Beavers within a field goal. 20-16. The extra point is up and good. So 20-17 with the minute 20 left. Don't leave your seats, folks. This Pac-12 championship is going to come down here to an onside kick. And it's very crucial we get this. We don't want Oregon State with the chance to tie it or win it. And it's going to be a terrible kick right to Austin Jones. That should do it, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like SC will be the Pac-12 the Pac-12 champions. We can just take a knee now. But we're not going to, it looks like. We'll run a play, maybe. Just so we can get the... And after that loss of 1, we don't want any chances of getting the ball stripped from us, so... Change the play clock management. We should to conservative here. Yep, change the play clock to conservative. Should really just do a quarterback knee. Maybe don't want to end on a negative play. We can give it to Dye, who picks up 2. But that'll be the game right there, ladies and gentlemen. Time is ticking away. 25 seconds. We're looking for the clock management. We're looking for the quarterback kneel. And we're not even going to have to kneel. So the USC Trojans go perfect 13-0 during the regular season. And including the Pac-12 postseason. Number 1 ranking. They are the Pac-12 champions. In the final year in the Pac-12 in this game. They take home the hardware, and now they await what we think will be the playoffs. And the number 4 seed, we'll see who it is, whether it stays North Carolina, whether something happens, but congratulations to Lincoln Riley in his first year at USC. All the transfers, all the adversity. They come through to win the Pac-12 South, ladies and gentlemen. And Caleb gets the player of the game. I would have given it to Kalen Bullock. Or maybe even Brendan Rice. And there we see the trophy being handed over to Riley. USC Trojans. Pac-12 champions.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Pac-12 champions in our final year in the Pac-12. A lot closer game than anyone could have thought. We narrowly escaped the 20-17 win. And I don't know if you saw it on the bottom ticker, guys, but number 2 UNLV, somehow they're number 2, I don't know. They lost the Mountain West Championship game 38-28. Doesn't show here, but if you sim it, there you have it. 38-28 Air Force over UNLV. The other 2 big games, Florida and Alabama. Alabama at number 3. Will they get into the playoffs? And they do, 35-18. And then now that number 2 UNLV lost, big opportunity here for Ohio State if they win the Big Ten. Sitting at number 5 right now. Will they get into the playoffs? They blow out Wisconsin 41-20, so that looks good for them. North Carolina, number 4. Will they stay in to the playoffs as they take on Florida State in the ACC Championship? And they also narrowly win 27-24. So it looks like we're going to be number 1. Bama's going to jump from 3 to 2. North Carolina jumps from 4 to 3, and Ohio State might sneak in as the 4. So that would mean we would play Ohio State, our future Big Ten partners. And then number 2 Alabama plays number 3 North Carolina. So wow, folks, stay tuned for the college football playoffs coming up. We will have that in the next video, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, please leave a comment, please subscribe, please like, please follow on Twitch. I stream quite often, multiple games, not so much NCAA right now, but I'll be streaming other games. Thank you everyone for stopping by. We have the playoffs next episode.